It is time. Alright. I just need to get the links out. It is time. Bam. Okay, so I guess I'll do an introduction. I go by the name of Leon Moss. Okay? And I decided that I need to be an online comedian. Well, my personal philosophy is that there exists classical comedy where you perform on stage, and then there's the new age type of comedy, which is now it's online. Now people do skits online. There's even Zoom mics thanks to the pandemic. So now I'm hoping, I'm like 30 years old almost. So I'm hoping of having both traits, classical and new age. Now, I am gonna be writing 20 jokes. This is a writing method that I picked up from Jerry Corley. He wrote a really good book about stand-up, but he writes 120 jokes. Like, he writes an insane amount of jokes a day. So I started writing 20 jokes a day, and I haven't written 20 jokes a day in about a few months. So now I'm back. So these are all the jokes I've written. Now bear in mind, when I say a joke, when I'm talking about 20 jokes, I'm talking about punchlines. They don't necessarily have to be good. The process of writing stand-up comedy and the process of writing jokes is they're not perfect when you first write them. You still need to work on them. You need to polish them. So I am going to create new premises or punch up the ones I have. And yeah, when I say 20 jokes, I mean 20 punchlines. So my method is I go on, one of the things I do is I go on Reddit and I go on world news or news. I look at headlines. I go on this Twitter account called Uber Facts and I just start looking for facts, and the facts become the premise, and I just write a punchline. So let's say excessive brain activity can shorten your lifespan. So let me think of let's see, excessive brain activity can shorten your lifespan. I mean, right off the bat, it's the punchline could just be like stupid people die faster. So excessive brain activity can shorten your lifespan, which means I'm gonna live until I'm 100. But like, see, that's easy. Some of these, they're not worth coming up with a joke for. Okay, so having regular sex can enhance mental performance by increasing productions of neurons. It's just another stupidity joke. Okay, let's see. Masturbating more than 25 times a month can actually decrease your risk of prostate cancer. Alright, so the easy one there would be, if that's true, then at this point I don't even have a prostate. Does it work? Is it funny? It's funny to me. That's what you should write. Write things that are funny to you. When I think of my jokes, if they make me laugh when I think of them, then I think I got a solid one. That joke only made me smile, so let's see. See, I've been streaming for 5 minutes and I have nothing, so I need to go ahead and let's see. Let's check news. First black woman lieutenant. Rust. The pregnant woman's death puts. This isn't funny. Two Oklahoma officers charged with hiding shooting. Maybe that could be something. Two Tulsa police officers have been charged with helping conceal evidence of a shooting involving the brother of the boyfriend of a former officer. Pleaded guilty. I'm retarded. Not funny. Alright, let's stick with the... Well, let's think about... Also, another thing I do is I think about what do I want to talk about? So... Let me check my phone to see if... Sometimes I'm walking throughout my day and I put some notes down when I think of a funny... Okay, so this one. Okay, bear mace. It's not meant to... Okay, so this is titled Bear Mace. It's not meant for the bear, it's meant for the group of people you're with so that you can have a quick getaway. Alright, so let's type that one down. And I spelled bear wrong. Okay, let's try that again. Alright. So bear mace, it's not meant for the bear, it's meant for the people you're with so that you can have a quick getaway. So then let's think, what could be a twist on that? So immediately I think, what other... Oh. It's okay.
I want to stay in there.
Yeah, that's fine. My kid walked in. Alright. Alright, so immediately I think... What other tools do we have for the deterrence against wild animals, and how can we use those against people? Very violent. Alright, so bear mace. Alright, let's think. This is what sucks about joke writing. It's a slog, man. It's a fucking slog. Especially if you're not funny like me. Bear mace. Before bear mace, let's see. before Bear Mace, you had the option. No, you had the classic tripping your friend over technique. About that. Oh yeah, so one important thing, when you do this process of 20 jokes, 20 jokes a day, you want to have an online counter. That's what I use. So I have a website that's just basically a counter, and every punchline I write, I increase the counter. Alright, so before Bear Mace, you had the classic tripping your friend over technique. People that didn't have friends were fucked. That's funny to me. Alright, let's see. People that don't have friends are fucked. So before Bear Mace, you had the classic tripping your friend over. Okay. I don't really care about how I write these when they come out. I try to get the idea out first. Let's see. Bear Mace. I like the idea of people that didn't have friends were fucked. Alright. And then this angle, like if you... Let's see. Basically the idea I want to write is, if you really hate somebody, just invite them to go camping where bears are. So I guess I would write it like... in bear country. Alright. Now, that's my sense of humor, by the way. Just people dying, death, violence. Just, that's fucking funny to me. I don't know why. I'm a very negative person, I guess, but... that's fucking funny to me. Alright, so that's 3 jokes right there. That's what I consider jokes, punchlines. That's 3. Alright, now sometimes I think, do I want to stay with this premise or should I just come up with a new one? So, let's see. Bear Mace. Yeah, I'd rather just move on from this. Alright, so let's say, here's another fact. All planes have a red light on their left wing and green light on their right wing to indicate their direction of travel to other planes. That's not funny. A 10-minute jog is enough to alter nearly 10,000 molecules in your body. Okay. The average person will spend 26 years of their life sleeping and another 11 years watching TV. I mean, sometimes when I do the 20 jokes a day, I'll write a really shitty punchline just so I can count it as a punchline so I can move on with my day. So that one I thought, so the average person will spend 26 years of their life sleeping and another 11 years watching TV. I thought, so that's why I fall asleep in front of the TV and multitask. Or save up That's why if I fall asleep in front of the TV, and combine them and save time. Is that funny? Is that funny? That's just efficient. That's not funny. Alright. Let's see. Meditation is such a powerful technique that after only 8 weeks, the brain structure changes. And I thought of a punchline because it makes you a more boring person. Something like that. Oh my god, I'm not even sure if this was a good idea. Just broadcasting to the world how shitty I am. That's not funny. Is that funny? That's not funny at all. Alright. Gotta check something real quick. Let's see. Baby owl sleeps face down because their heads are too heavy for their butt. Okay, I gotta get off the facts. This is retarded. Let's see. So now I'm looking at the news subreddit to see. Is there a subreddit for funny headlines? Let's test that out. Funny headlines. I mean, there is a... Okay. That's not funny. Fish orgies? Alright, let me look at another note in my phone. Okay, so here's another premise. This is called IQ tests. So it's parking lots should be the new IQ tests. IQ tests shouldn't be written. Because you can tell how smart a person is by the way they handle themselves inside of a parking lot. So I thought that was funny. So let's see. Okay. Alright, so IQ tests shouldn't be written. They should just monitor how you behave inside a parking lot. Let's see. Some behaviors are low IQ. For example, not returning the cart. Is that funny? No. You know what sucks is that it doesn't seem... It seems funny to me when I write this shit, but it's not that funny when I write it. When I write it on my phone, it sounds funny. Remember, I gotta say this shit on stage. I gotta go on stage and say this. Alright. Some behaviors are low IQ. For example, not returning your cart. And I spelled returning wrong. What's another one? Not returning your cart. You know what? Let me number this. Number 2. Stealing a parking spot. And number 3, now this is where the twist comes in. When you write a joke, they always say the rule of 3s. You give 2 normal shit, 2 normal things, and then you fucking hit them with the switcheroo. So, what could a switcheroo be? I'm gonna say not speeding. Alright. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna count that as one punchline and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Alright. Now, what else? What else? This is stand-up comedy writing, baby. Fucking hard. What else is this? It says, drunk drone driving is a thing in Japan. Drunk drone driving. You'll pull over by the cop. Let's see, worst day in pigeon racing history. What? It says fugitive caught by police while trying to buy Call of Duty. I mean, I hate the games, but they shouldn't be a crime. Or arrested for tipsy taco brawl. Police find fridge freezer stuffed with weed. This anthropologist, this article, the title is, "What was sex with a Neanderthal like?" Well, why don't you ask your mom? Boom, boom, boom. Psh. No. I mean, I gotta do it. I have to do these jokes because if I don't, I'm gonna be here all fucking night. They're not. Okay, I should also explain. The whole point of the 20 jokes a day, even though some punchlines are gonna be shitty, sometimes they're good. Some punchlines are gonna be shitty. But the point is, you gotta get your brain into the flow of constantly taking in information and being able to twist it. Even if the twist ends up bad, the neurons that make up the twisting have to get stronger. They gotta be worked out. Joke writing, sometimes you have to write 100 shit jokes to get to the gold. So, how do you spell Neanderthal? Hold up. Okay, this thing's easy. Sometimes you gotta do this shit, man. Don't judge me. And by don't judge me, I mean I'm judging myself. And how do you fucking... Okay. Yeah. And anthropologist. Spelled it right. Spelled article wrong. At least, like, what the Wait, what was the headline? What was sex with a Neanderthal like? Neanderthal. Fuck me. Okay, first of all, keep this person away from human remains. Okay. Second of all, okay, what could be the second of all? Sometimes jokes have a structure, like first of all, second of all. Okay, so this is a twist. Be like, first of all, keep this person away from human remains, okay? Second of all, what was sex like with a Neanderthal? See? You add the little switcheroo there. Sometimes you say funny things, sometimes you say things funny. Okay? That's something that I think Jerry Seinfeld said. And I believe he might know what the fuck he's talking about. What was sex like? I know you had a concussion with... Let's see. It's like, I know you'd have a concussion during it. Or is that not right? I don't want to offend any dead hominids in the audience. I was like, I don't want to offend any homo. What the fuck were the Neanderthals? Neanderthals were Homo neanderthalensis. Let me see. Let me look at pictures of these people. To be honest, I kind of look like a fucking Neanderthal. Like, they look. So humans were fucking these? Weren't humans fucking these things? Because they look ugly as fuck. Like, they look fucking horrifying. Okay. Chicks always fuck ugly guys. Alright? Okay, so let's... Let me just say hominids. That's 2. I'm gonna count that as 2. I give a fuck. So I'm up to 8 punchlines. 8 punchlines. I just need 12 more. And I'm off this bitch. How long have I been streaming? 30 minutes. Oh my god. Oh, and I accidentally opened up Steam. Muscle memory. Okay. So let's see. I don't want to offend any dead hominids. Let's see. That's funny. I think that's funny. Is it normal to... Okay, so the anthropologist wondering what was sex with a Neanderthal like. Be the funny. What's funny about Neanderthals? Like, it's funny wondering that. To me, that's funny to wonder that. Why? So let's break down the premise. Why would they be wondering that? Well, the who would be wondering that? Who, what could they gain? What about this? I think these sort of questions are what leads humanity to... What would be a good way to phrase it? I think these sort of questions are what leads humanity to oh fuck. The fuck did I press? There we go. Is everything fixed? Yeah. Discoveries. People wonder Neanderthal. It's like, and boom, we can now bring back dead species. Humans wondered what fucking on the moon was like, and bam, you get the moon landing. Fuck yeah, I'm proud of that fucking... Can't type. Alright. You get the moon landing. See? And this is like when you get this sort of premise where the only reason humans discover things is so that they can fuck. Then you can just break down the vaccine. There was a really hot chick with corona. Like, you could just break down every scientific discovery and plug it in with fucking. And that's comedy. That's comedy. That's comedy to me, alright? So that's 2 more. Alright, I got 10. 10 out of 20. This is how you do it. Let me write that one down. Scientists saw a really hot chick with coronavirus, and now we have the vaccine. I can't type for shit. In case you didn't know. Okay, so I'm gonna work on that one later. Alright. I'm proud of that one. I'm fucking proud of that one. I would love to say that on stage. Alright, so around this time, when I get to around 10 out of 20, 11 out of 20, I do something cheap, which is I write roast material. Roast material is cheating because roasting is easy as fuck. And I know that I just said it's easy as fuck, and I'm probably gonna not do good right now. So, roast jokes. Alright. So, roast jokes. Just think of some roast jokes. As you can see, I have a category here. Bad breath, slutty, big nose, stupidity, big feet, big head, big hands. Skinny as fuck, bad heart. So, it's really... I mean, you could pick anything. Like, I'll just... Let's start it off with, like, big ears. Is that funny? Some people believe you shouldn't roast people on physical appearances, but... like, there's different philosophies for roasting. Some people think you should only roast people on things that they can change. Some people say don't roast them on things they can't change. I think the real comedy is roasting them on things they can never change, because then that joke is true forever. Or it's not even true, it's a fucking roast. It's like, it's a joke. So big ears. So big ears. Your ears are so big that blank, like... Let's see, it's like something like this. Your ears are so big that you can hear the silent treatment. Oh my god. Or something like, you know, I'll switch it up. All right, so as well as you're so big you're immune to the silent treatment. Roast jokes are easy as fuck. I actually would just like to come up with insults. If that was a job, if writing, roasting jokes was a job, I would be extremely happy. Okay, so 13. Silent treatment. Big ears. What do you do with big ears? So this is a Jerry Corley technique. So remember, Jerry Corley wrote the book, a great book on comedy writing, and he has a website. He's called The Joke Doctor, so check him out. Jerry Corley. And what he does is, so you take ears, right? You take whatever you're talking about, like ears, prostitutes, whatever, and you write a long list of traits and association words that are associated with ears. So ears, you got earrings, earwax, earmuffs, and you basically write down all these lists, and then you kind of start connecting things. You connect two ideas, like big and ears. So I'm thinking of earrings right now, and I'm thinking ears so big. You don't, you know, let's see, ears so big. I don't know. Let's see. Something about earrings. Big ears and earrings. Your ears are so big. Okay, earrings. I can't find anything. All right. So what else? What else has to do with ears? Earmuffs. Earwax. What about earwax? What's funny about earwax? Big ears. Big ears. Ears can you can hear things with ears. You can hear things. What the fuck do ears do? People say wash behind your ears, so I thought you're still not done washing behind your ears. No. Oh, phrases. So phrases that have to do with like ears. Mm. Alright, here's a stupid one. But like I said, if they're stupid, who gives a fuck? You're working out the muscle that generates punchlines. You can hear people scream in space. Terrible. Terrible fucking punchline. I don't give a fuck. That's what it's about. Okay. Alright, big ears. Big feet. I got a lot of those big feet. Big head. What does this one say? People with projectors would love to hang out. This one says bad heart is because of my friend. One of my friends pissed me off, and he has a heart condition where he actually might die. So I just started roasting his stupid ass heart. Oh my god. Remember, roasting is a weapon. Okay. Oh shit, I got a comment. Your mama 29. Hey. What's up, yo mama? Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to think of some jokes right now. You know, if you want, feel free to, like, if you got a punchline for big ears or whatever I'm working on, feel free to jump in anytime. Maybe I can riff off of you. So, big ears. What do we got? Sometimes I get stuck on a premise because I just can't let it defeat me. Like, I gotta have more than just 3 punchlines. Can you say a joke? It's kind of mean. Dude, say it. Say, I made my stream like no minors. So adults only. And like, I'm pretty sure I've already said the word retard like 3 times. So I don't even know if... I know Twitch bans you for much smaller things. So... But yeah, so go ahead if you got a mean joke. Even if it's about me. You know, I get roasted like hell by my own friends. So, whatever you got, man. All are welcome. All jokesters are welcomed. Okay, so big ears. Big ears are so big. Alright. I thought it was, you know that game Telephone? Nah, that's... It's too shitty. I can't use that. You're so fat you have your own gravitational pull. That's a classic. Classic. I remember Family Guy did Peter got somebody got fat and they had their own gravitational pull, and then Brian put like items and they were floating around. No, it was Peter. Alright. Okay, let's see. Alright, fuck ears. I'm tired of ears. Let's do another one. What's big what? Big, also small. Small ears? There's like a lot of these categories: big nose, big feet, big hands. What about small? Small dick? That's a classic. Small dick jokes. Let's see. Would be... You know what? I can't give up the ears. I can't. I have to think of at least one more. Big ears. Big ears. It's gotta be something. You know what? For inspiration, just type in big ears in images just to see what the fuck. Oh. Okay, I got one. Just kind of stupid. Magic trick. So ears so big. Magicians pull out your family's fortune. No. Pull out $1 million behind your ear. Is that good? Is that fine? That works. Fuck it. We'll keep that in there. Oh, so your mama says your legs are so fat God uses them for creating lightning. The thunder thighs. Legs? Okay, big legs. Just think about this. Big legs. Oh my god, that's actually a pretty good one, I think. So shit, where did I put this? Okay. Alright, we're gonna do big legs. Thanks for the idea, yo mama. Big legs. That's okay, so so I thought of your legs are so big you would never have restless leg syndrome. Restless leg syndrome. Oh wait, how about this? Legs so big. Legs so fat. What the fuck? We use fat instead. Okay, so legs so fat you never have restless leg syndrome, but also legs so fat. Someone asked you if you've ever had restless leg syndrome, and you said, no, I don't exercise. Is that good? Okay. I think that's 2 more. Let's see. Alright, your mama says, I think your dad is a magician because he disappeared in a flash. Your dick is so small and Adam is bigger. Alright. Alright. I can see your style. Alright, so the dad disappearing one, let me think. Let's do small dick jokes. Those are classic. Small dick jokes. I mean, that's an American classic right there. Everyone loves small dick jokes, right? Small or how the internet says, small pee-pee. Alright, so small pee-pee. What do we got here? Wait, I got one. So how about this? Dick so small, you tell people you don't give a fuck, and they believe you. Something like that. You don't give a fuck, and they're like, we know. Wait, no. Your dick's so small, you tell people you don't give a fuck, and they say, we know. And then it could also be rewritten as, you wish you could give a fuck. Okay, that's funny to me. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm counting those. Okay, so I've reached 20 punchlines. Alright, your mama says, your breath stinks so bad, the military used it for nuclear. Wait. That's a good idea. Okay, your breath stinks so bad, military used it as a biological weapon. That's what I would write. That's what I would rewrite it as. Or how about like, your breath is so bad that it's a little too long. I was gonna say breath so bad that the United Nations considers it a violation of the Geneva Convention, but that's like too wordy. You don't want to be too wordy in comedy. All right. I got my 20 punchlines. I did it. Yo, mama, I appreciate you watching. You actually helped me out a lot. So, I would appreciate it if you followed and joined me in my streams. I'm probably gonna be streaming Mondays through Wednesdays, and I would say around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 5 p.m. California time, basically. Pacific Standard. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go play video games, and yeah, peace out. Have a good one. Appreciate the support. Later. And thank you for following. Peace out.